Hey YouTube, how's it going? Well, I'll tell you what. There's been a lot of warm days lately, and then there's all this rain come in, and over the last couple of days, and I think the forecast is calling for the next 2 or 3 days like this, temperatures have been back down kind of almost winterish like. Of course, the reason for that is the rain coming in, and the cold front comes in behind the rain and so on. But it should be warming up back into the 70s inside the next couple or 3 days, and that's good. But in the meantime, I've had something of a rather sobering and sombering occasion happen. An old friend is gone. This old friend has been with me for a little over a couple of years, I believe, and has been very faithful and reliable this entire time. And it's been just a little bit earth-shattering for this old friend to not be there anymore. Which old friend am I talking about? Well, not a human being. So this isn't a person dying. Although I suppose I kind of almost deliberately gave that impression in the title in my first bit of talking about it. No, we're talking about a coffee maker. My coffee maker stopped working 2 days ago. And the reason it stopped working, I'm very sure, is the heating element finally burned out. Those things only last just a certain amount of use, and they're going to burn out. And when they do, the machine becomes pretty much dead. And I've been working on creative ways to be able to brew coffee in spite of that, which means basically get the whole thing set up as if I was going to brew coffee normally, and then take a pan of hot water, a pan of almost boiling water, and pour it through the filter manually. This is, to say the least, extremely less than ideal, but it sort of works. It works enough to keep me in sufficient amount of coffee to keep from going totally nuts. But it's not the same. So, fortunately, I got paid a tiny amount of money recently, and so I'm going to use that funding that I frankly didn't expect to go get a new coffee maker. Yeah. And I'm going to go with the same one, the same Black & Decker coffee maker as I had before, assuming it's still available, which it should be. And just go with that because, hey, gotta have the coffee maker. And that particular variety worked very well for well over 2 years, which these days is a really good long time for a coffee maker to last. Which is kind of sad by itself, because I seem to recall that there was a time some years back when a coffee maker would automatically be guaranteed it's going to last 10 to 20 years. But of course, manufacturers would rather have you use something for a much shorter period of time and buy a replacement. And so designs have been updated, so to speak, or downgraded, as you may wish to say. In any event, that's what's going on with the loss of an old friend. Let's see, I did not get a Journey to the FarLands episode uploaded, whatever, I'll learn to talk one of these days, yesterday, because, well, things just didn't work out. But, however, as I have said previously, I'm not going to let that be a problem. You know, I knew going into trying to do that 4 times a week that there was going to be times when it just simply wasn't going to happen. And so I'm just going to keep on plugging. I'm going to see if maybe I can get one done today, and if not, it'll be up tomorrow morning pretty much for sure. Also on the gaming channel, I have a new episode of Skyrim up. Yes, that's right, I am continuing Skyrim. Never had any intention to stop in the first place. I just ran into a point where I needed to take a little bit of a break, and so I've been off of it for a couple of months, but it's back. I do not know and will not promise as yet as to what kind of frequency it's back at, but it's back. And we'll just go from there. In the meantime, I am going to get my stuff together and head out to get a new coffee maker. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here.
Here's the TinFoilChef.